Hey guys. Okay, so we're live, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, so I don't think there's anyone watching this, but you can watch it later. Um okay, so today I will be doing a CD sort of update things collection, and I'll also be doing a comic book collection video. Okay, so let's get in. So my CD collection, it's not humongous, it's not small as well, so it's bigger than my vinyl collection. Okay, I'll start from the new. I'll start from the things that I got new to the old things. So yeah, for some reason I want to start like that. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, wait one sec. So first thing I think this is the latest thing I got. It was this the CD. It's called The Good, the Bad, and the Queen. I haven't listened to it yet. I just got it. So my dad's found it somewhere. I don't know. I think it's it says Parlophone Records. I don't know what date it's from. It says 2007. It's either a 2007 reissue or it's from 2007. I'm not sure. So it's got the songs on here are History Song. You probably can't see this because backwards. 80s Life, Northern Rail, Kingdom of Doom, Herculean, Behind the Sun, The Bunting Song, Nature Springs, A Soldier's Tale, Three Changes, or Changes, Green Fields, The Good, the Bad, and the Queen, which is I think what is the song? I think it's called. I think it's the debut album, and that's what it's called. I think, yeah. So yeah, I don't really have anything to say on that because of listen to it. Yeah. So the next album before that, I already listened to this, and it's Nirvana. Nevermind. This is an amazing album, and it's very front loaded. Even though there are some really good deep cuts, you can see the inside. Nice gatefold. The back cover is really cool as well. So the lip sort of the songs on here are, of course, probably the most popular song of the 90s. Smells Like Teen Spirit. I mean, there's nothing to say about this. It's just, such an anthem. Kurt Cobain hated it because some of the other songs, like Drain You, the songs like Drain You, which is so, artistic, and think nothing happened to those songs. It was just, you know. So I think we've got a viewer. I'm not sure. It's just one viewer, or is that me? You can watch this. It's not going to be long. So yeah. So then we've got In Bloom, which is really nice. Sort of punk rocky sort of track. It's really cool. Yep, love that song. Come As You Are, of course. It's got the chorus on the guitar. Really nice. Breed, which is I guess one of the more songs I listen to on here. I don't want to listen to the hits because just don't. I'm tired of the hits. Breed, really nice, fast, heavy punk sort of song. Lithium, we all know Lithium. It's a really nice song. Polly, the dark, that simple but very dark and brings out the message. If you made punk acoustic and put it into grunge form. Territorial Pissing, yeah, nice song. Drain You, I love the live version of Drain You. Live version when he screams is really cool. A Lounge Act, yeah. That bass riff is nice. Um, Stay Away, yeah, it's a punk rock tune. On a Plane, the seeds of pop punk. Pretty sure. How many times did I say punk? Something in the Way, such a beautiful. It's dark ballad, amazing. This is a very strong album, very front loaded, very front loaded, and it's got a few nice deep cuts like Breed, Drain You, and Something in the Way. Nice album. I'd probably rate this at 8 or 9 out of 10. Amazing album. So the other one I got before that is Foo Fighters, Medicine at Midnight. So this album, I got it, and if you want to see, this is like cardboard, so it's really cool. You got all the band members, and then you got like this sleeve in here where it's got like this thing, and it has all the lyrics, which is really cool as well. My favorite tracks off this album are, I'll tell you them all, and then I'll tell you my favorites. Okay, so Making a Fire. It's a nice, that's it's a nice track. Yeah, Shame. Yeah, it's average. It's nice. It's catchy. It's got this groove. Yeah, it's good. Cloud Spotter. So that's probably my favorite song on this album. Really nice. It's a nice groove, and it's just like it. I like it when the Foo Fighters do this like sort of party song thing. Yes, it's nice. And Waiting on a War is probably the best song on this album. Yeah, especially the second half of it. It gets way better. It gets like more energetic, and there's got to be more to this and that. There's got to be more to this and that. And it's really cool. Medicine at Midnight, yeah, which is the No Son of Mine, it's the punky, holding the poison down. And you got Chasing Birds, and Love Dies Young. Yeah, it's just, yes, this album it's strong, but it's not strong enough. I would rate this a 6 or a 7 out of 10. It's a good album. The reason why I got this was Foo Fighters new album, and I was like, I want to check it out. Like I haven't seen a good album released in the last few years by a band. Well, there was a few like good albums like Whoosh that came out. Like Power Up. Those albums. That's what we want. That's what we want. Foo Fighters, Medicine at Midnight. 6.5 out of 10. Okay, the one I got before that was, I think I got this before. I think I got this one before Nevermind, but Nevermind. No, no pun intended. So this is not the original cover. I normally like to switch covers, so the inside is on the outside. One sec. So basically, this. Okay. Everyone's got one of these, ABBA Gold. I got this. I just found this in the house. It's like, geez, like, you always find this in the house. You don't know how it got there. No one knows how it got there. Your mom thinks you know how it got there. She probably doesn't. It's basically got all the greatest hits on ABBA Gold. This is just, everyone should own this. This is just Swedish, nice pop tunes. We've got Dancing Queen, classic. Knowing Me, Knowing You, probably one of my favorites on here. Take a Chance on Me. Yeah, Mamma Mia. Lay All Your Love on Me. Super Troop. I Have a Dream. The Winner Takes It All. Yeah, that's one of my other favorites. Money, money, money. It's not money in a rich man's world. Yeah, absolutely love these tracks. So yeah, we've got Money, SOS, Chiquita, Fernand. I don't know what these are. One of those is one of my favorites as well. Yeah, Gimme, A Man After Midnight. Yeah, these are all so good tracks. Thank You for the Music, Waterloo. These are all amazing. I love like the thing in the inside. I normally put this on the outside because it shows all the band members. And I think this came out in probably the 90s. And so this is the, it tells you like some stories behind the songs, and it's really cool. It's got some really nice photos. It's got all the albums, and then the Swedish, and it talks about the Eurovision Song Contest. I really like these photos. Really nice photos here. There we go. Yeah, it talks about a lot of that, how ABBA became big, and you know all these songs. If you think you don't, you do. Like you hear these on the radio. If you were born in the last 20 years, you would still hear these on the radio. Like you would, because and it has a poster for ABBA musical, which there was a film made of it. Pretty sure. Yeah, my mum went to see that. It's a few years younger, so yeah. My mom's a big ABBA fan, and she likes that musical sort of thing. So do I. She said to me after the COVID finished, "I'll take you to the We Will Rock You thing because your band's Queen, So we're gonna go into some. Oh yeah, I had this. It looks wrecked up. So I got this from a charity store. That's the thing with these sort of things. I'm trying to scrape it off, try to get it off, so you can see the artwork. But this happens. So I'm gonna try to fix this. Not right now, of course. This is Redix. This. I'm not sure what this really is, but I think it's just a bunch of songs from the more earlier period of the band. So, like if you check, this is not like original material. This isn't like an original album. It's got stuff from other bands. It's got some really cool artwork. So this is the artwork. If you just take this off, this is the thing. You could replace this. You don't have to have this. This is the artwork. Okay, it's really cool artwork from here, and so it's basically like a bunch of just. It doesn't even say words in here. It's just got at the end who wrote it. So basically, you can see that Arnold Lane was by Barrett. Interstellar Overdrive, Barrett, Waters, Wright, Mason. So Emily Plays by Barrett. Remember a Day, Wright. Paintbox, Wright. Julia Dream, Waters. Careful with the Axe, Eugenius, Waters. Wright, Mason, and Gilmore. That's the only song from Gilmore era, or Gilmore wrote, pretty sure. So it's got a lot of cool tracks on here. My favorite is Interstellar Overdrive, by far. Yeah, and Careful with the Axe and the Nile song. These are all nice tracks, but these like my favorite is Interstellar Overdrive. You can see thing here. This is overall good album. Oh yeah, I forgot to say what this one was. So this is, I would rate this probably 9.5 out of 10. So in most people's cases, but it's a little bit low than 10 because it's a complication album. Because it's a complication album. It's a greatest hits. It's greatest hits. So I wish it wasn't, but it is. But you got all your favorite tracks on there. If you're more of an album guy, you could buy the albums. On this, Interstellar Overdrive is basically like, it's like the sort of the beginning of that sort of, it's like spacewalk, but it's not. It's from the first album, Piper at the Gates of Dawn. You should check this one out. I would rate this 8.5 out of 10. Okay, there's not really an album in my collection that I hate. So now I'm gonna go into a box set. It's not like just one album. It's like just a couple. This is the Dire Straits studio albums, 1978 to 1991. I absolutely love this box set. It's just really cool to see all of the. So I'll show you the back. This is all the album. This the 6 albums that count on this track list. I'm gonna go through every single one to see which I think. I haven't listened to every single one of these because it's a lot. It's a lot. My 2 favorites on here are probably. I love all of these albums. I really like my top. Yeah, I love Dire Straits debut. I love Communique. I love Love Over Gold. And I love Brother in Arms. Okay, take these out. So they're in order. So Dire Straits, first one. I got this and I listened to this for a whole week. Absolutely love this. Down to the Waterline. You know, it's so original. Down to the Waterline. Water of Love. Setting Me Up. Sixth Grade Life. Southbound Again. Sultans of Swing. Jeez, man, absolutely love Sultans of Swing. That song is probably 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10 song, in my opinion. Really great song. What in the Gallery, Wild West End, and Lions. In my opinion, this is an 8.5 out of 10 album. It's not the strongest of their catalogue, but it's a really great debut album. Amazing. I love this weird sort of artwork. It's so original, so amazing. Everything about this album. It's just got Dire Straits. It's really just really cool. It's got all the bandmates on the back. You know, Mark Knopfler, vocals, lead and rhythm guitar. It's got David Knopfler, rhythm guitar. It's got John Isley, bass. And it's got Pick Withers, drums. Yeah. And then we got Communique. Here. And we've got Once Upon a Time in West News. Where do you think you're going? Communique, Lady Writer, Angel of Mercy, Portobello Ballet, Single-Handed Sailor, Follow Me Home. This is just as good as the second is. This is just as good. You know, amazing stuff. Yeah, this is probably 7.5, 8 out of 10. Really good album. So next we have Making Moves. This is probably where they start to get more into what they will become in the next 2 albums. You know, they're starting to get that. You know, they've got Tunnel of Love, of course, amazing. Romeo and Juliet, just classic. Skateway, Espresso Love, Hand in Hand, Solid Rock, Less Boys. Yep, 6.5, 7.5, 7.5. Love Over Gold. The artwork, sick. It's really cool artwork. So the track list is, of course, I don't think it says on the back. Wait, I hate it when they make me do this. Okay, I'm gonna have to take out the CD. Sorry, guys. I just can't read it on here. Okay, so the track listing is, of course, on CD. There's no side A, side B. It's just one whole side. So there is about, the first song is, of course, Telegraph Road, which is such a good guitar solo, everything. It's raging. You know, Mark Knopfler is going so good. He's absolutely amazing. Telegraph Road, probably my favorite track. Private Investigations, Industrial Disease do the same thing. Amazing songs. Love Over Gold, amazing soundtrack. It Never Rains is really cool as well. This whole album, 8.5 out of 10, nearly 9. Amazing album. I think the only thing I don't know anything that could have made this album better. You know, over the years, this will probably be better, bigger. This probably I'll probably love this more over the years because sound. Your taste changes. I think this is gonna. I don't know. I'm thinking of this because when you're doing a live stream, you're supposed to other people are supposed to watch it because it's not fun to watch a live stream once it's already been done. It really isn't fun. Trust me. So just watch it when it's there. So, and I should have. Personally, I should have told you guys I was gonna do a live stream, but I'll do that in the future. So sorry, pardon me. Okay. So, this next one is my favorite Dire Straits album, next to Love Over Gold. It's Brother in Arms. This album is so cool. This is like at the when MTV started coming around and the videos came. So it starts off with so far away. Nice track to start off. Then it goes into Money for Nothing. It's got Sting's vocals, and it goes into that really iconic riff. Money for nothing, a chicks for free. It's got that really weird video on MTV at the start of the MTV era. Then it's got Walker Life, which is a really silly song. It's basically like in those children's unboxing videos, like Ryan's Toy Review, and like all those stupid sort of unboxing videos, and like silly videos, like 3, 2, 1, Go, and like Troom or something like that. Those videos. That's probably the soundtrack of that. It's actually like that's like the happy sort of, yeah, they use that a lot in their soundtracks. Your Latest Trick. That is amazing smoking. That saxophone is one of the reasons why I love saxophone. It's so good. And Your Latest Trick. It's really jazzy, amazing. Love that song. One of the best songs on the album. That's probably, Money for Nothing, Your Latest Trick, and Brother in Arms, my 3 favorite tracks. So, Why Worry, decent track. A Ride Across the River, decent track. The Man's Too Strong, good track. One World is a good track. Brother in Arms, amazing guitar tone, amazing. Die to be brothers in arms. Amazing vocals from Mark Knopfler. Like Mark Knopfler's vocals getting better. They're not just like punk vocals, not punk vocals. Like this is a 10 out of 10 album. May not be the strongest front to back, 10 out of 10 album. So this is their last studio album, On Every Street. Not the best album to finish it off with, but Calling Elvis, decent track. On Every Street, decent track. When it comes to You, I haven't listened to this in a very long time. Fade to Black, it's not a Metallica cover, so don't get happy. It's not a Metallica cover. That's a good track. You and Your Friend, good track. Happy Feel. Iron Hand, nice track. Ticket to Heaven, really good track. My Parties, Planet of New Orleans, How Long? Yeah. 6 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Just that. Okay? But, it wasn't as good as their previous album, this one. But, yeah. And that was that box set. Okay, if you want this box set, you can get it. I got it at my local Morrison's somehow. Like, they actually sell, like, rock CDs and stuff. Like, it's good stuff. So, next we have, so we have, I'm gonna go, so, this is Queen Greatest Hits 2. I got this. So, I'm gonna do this in order of when I got it. So, I'm sitting down right now, my back kind of hurts. I really wanted to get this because of 2 songs. The show must go. Well, 3 songs actually. No, it's 2 songs. Well, 3 songs. Sorry. Under pressure. Uh, um, under pressure. What was the Who Wants to Live Forever and The Show Must Go On. Those 3 songs. Yeah. I got this, and I got a whole lot more. It's a kind of magic. Okay, It's a Complication. It's a greatest hits album, but I'm still gonna count this because it's my favorite band of all time. And so this is basically the second era of the band. This is going from. This has got a little bit of the, this has got. So the first one has a little bit of the start of the 80s from The Game, I think, and then this is that onward. Okay, so it's a kind of magic from the album by the same name, the title track. I think it's from '86, and then it's got Under Pressure from Hot Space, which is the best song on Hot Space. It's one of the best David Bowie and Queen songs. I love Under Pressure. It's dun, 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 dun. Just because you add one note in that song doesn't make it yours, Vanilla Ice. Under Pressure, amazing vocal performance from both Dave Bowie and Freddie Mercury. Amazing riff by John Deacon. Love John Deacon's playing. Amazing. That scream from Freddie, all the vocal, and give love a chance. Why don't you give love, give love, give love? Under pressure. Dun, 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 dun. Amazing. That song's 10 out of 10 song. That would make up if an album had that and Show Must Go On in it. Yeah, that album would be amazing. Radio Gaga, Radio Gaga, Radio Gaga. A really nice song, really nice sort of. It wasn't a radio hit, but it was a really nice song to play in a stadium. Imagine everyone just going, "I want it all." Nice, hard rocking banger. I want to break free. For some reason I like that drag video. MTV Bandit though. Amazing song. I want to break free. No, sorry, Innuendo. This is the lineup. Okay, so March of the Black Queen, older sister. Bohemian Rhapsody, middle sister. Innuendo, younger sister. Innuendo. A lot of people don't know this, but so it goes in its amazing song. That drum's really cool, and then that solo from Steve Howe. So Steve Howe is not the guitarist. Ryan Mate, that he's on my wall, is the guitarist of Queen, but Steve Howe from Yes plays the solo, which makes it even cooler. Steve Howe, Steve bloody Howe, jeez, man. It's a Hard Life, yeah, decent song. Breakthrough, decent song. Who Wants to Live Forever? That's a 9.5 or 10 out of 10 song. Amazing. That is such a nice Freddie vocal performance. Amazing. It makes me so sad. I really miss Freddie. Even though I never met him. Didn't even live when he was alive. But I miss him. That's the power of music. Headlong, and you're rushing headlong with a new goal, and you think you're so strong. But the Miracle song list. The Miracle. I'm going slightly mad. It's weird, psychedelic sort of song in a way from Innuendo, the album 1991, the last studio album with Freddie. Amazing. So I'm going slightly mad. I am the invisible man. The invisible man. My teacher opened that in school once, and I was like, "That's Queen," So Hammer to Fall. We're just waiting for the hammer to fall. Amazing, not hard rocking banger like I Want It All. Friends Will Be Friends. It's such a nice riff, and it's a lot of nice Brian May work, and Yeah, friends will be friends. Friends will be friends. It's like um yeah, it's just a really nice song. 9 out of 10 song, in my opinion. The show must go on. That was my favorite Queen song. It went from Bohemian Rhapsody to Show Must no, it went from Don't Stop Me Now to Bohemian Rhapsody to Show Must Go On to March of the Black Queen. But Bohemian Rhapsody is my favorite song of all time. But March of the Black Queen is my favorite song from Queen. It's kind of complicated, but you know, I still don't get why songs like Liar, songs like Liar, March of the Black Queen, the Prophet song, Keep Yourself Alive are not on the greatest hits or one. Why? 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 Like, why? Just kick out all the other trash songs and put those in. But it's a greatest hits. It's got all the hits. Well, the deep cuts are great as well. You know, show must go on. Amazing vocal performance from Freddie. Amazing drumming from Roger. Amazing guitar solo, like from Brian May. That's really cool. And like the video, it's just got all these like Queen sort of videos mixed together into one, which is awesome. You know, absolutely amazing. So, yeah. And then it's got One Vision, the Fried Chicken song. Yeah, absolutely love that song. Really hard rocking man as well. This album is 10 out of 10 in my book. 10 out of 10 in lots of people's books as well. Okay, so yep, 10 out of 10. So the next one is Greatest Hits, Volume 1, number 1. Okay, it doesn't say number 1, just Greatest Hits, but yeah. So this has got this is a really banger, you know. I wish they would have chucking out songs like Good Old Fashioned Lover Boy, Play the Game, and replace them with Liar and March of the Black Queen or Keep Yourself Alive. Yeah? You know? So first track on the album is their best song, is probably the greatest rock song of all time, in my opinion. Bohemian Rhapsody. What can I say about the song? If you haven't heard any of these songs, check them out immediately after this live stream is finished. You start watching it. So Bohemian Rhapsody is this sort of rock song. If you don't know it, if you know it, you're gonna know it. You know, it's this rock song at the scale of opera. So the scale of opera, you know, goes. There's like the scale of opera, and basically it starts off, "Is this the real life?" and then it goes into like this ballad, and then it goes into that sort of, you know, the operatic section, and then it goes into the rocking section, then, but before it goes into the solo, then it goes into the operatic section, then it goes into the rocking section, then it goes back into the sort of the ballady section, then it just has this boom, and it's basically the greatest rock song of all time. And if you haven't heard it, where have you been? Like, geez, where have you been? You know, it's basically all of creativity from a human that you can get into one song. You know, it's amazing. The vocals, the guitar, everything. There's so much emotion. You know, yeah, you've got to hear it to understand what I'm saying. Yeah. Next is another one bites the dust, and another one gone, another one gone, another one bites the dust. Hey, hey, hey! I'm gonna get to another one bites the dust. The biggest hit in America, and the biggest hits. Period. Amazing song, amazing riff. Doom, doom, doom. One of my first riffs on guitar. Amazing. You gotta thank Roger begin. Okay, so number 3, we've got the amazing Killer Queen. She's a killer queen. It's got this sort of, like, if a guitar was trying to be a violin solo, it's so cool, that solo. Check out all these songs, except for Be That, I have my favorites, Killer Queen, amazing song. When they put it on top of the pops in the movie, it was so funny. Fat Bottom Girls, it's a fun song from the Jazz album. Yeah, really cool. Fat Bottom Girls, you make the rockin' world go round. Then you got the really happy, friendship. You're My Best Friend from from John Deacon, which is another also a really cool song. It's from the A Night at the Opera album, which is a rock album, not an opera album. Which, if you're getting into Queen, either get this, Greatest Hits, or get A Night at the Opera. One of those. Okay, so next is we have Don't Stop Me Now, which is my favorite for a real big while. Don't stop me now. It's just power. It's just so much energy, and I love how Brian May's just soloing while Freddie's singing. It's so cool. That was my favorite song. That was like everything to me for about 5-6 months. I didn't know anything else. I just knew that Bohemian Rhapsody and Stairway to Heaven. Nothing else. That was the only song I knew. I was like, yeah. And then we got Save Me, Save Me, Save Me. Can. Yep, it's a really cool song. Crazy Little, the Rockability tune. Crazy Little Thing I Love. It's a sort of a tribute to Elvis in a way. Somebody to Love. It's this gospel sort of amazing song. I think Freddie said that he wished Aretha Franklin sang that song once. I don't know if she did or not, but amazing song, Somebody to Love. There's like this color in Freddie's voice in that song. Amazing. Now I'm here. The delay on that song is really cool. The way they use it, it's just so cool. Good old fashioned Loverboy. Decent song. Play the Game. Decent song. Flash. Ultra Cleans Miracles. No, that's the commercial. Yes, that's a really cool. It's from the soundtrack Flash, which they did. Seven Seas of Ride, the complete version from the second album. So on the first album, they have at the end of the album, they have it, but it's not the complete version. Back in that day, before the second one came out, that would be the complete version. But you get what I mean. This is the complete version, and I absolutely adore this song. So cool, Seven Seas of Ride. I like to go at that again. I like to go down to the seaside. Really cool song. And then at the end we've got We Will Rock You. Everyone knows that song. Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise playing in the street, and some man someday got blood on your face, your big disgrace, getting your can all over the place, singing we will rock you, sing it. Everyone, everyone knows that song, but no one knows where that song came from. And when you realize songs like Don't Stop Me Now, We Will Rock You, We Are the Champions, all these songs, they came from Queen, Your mind's like, that was just one band. Yeah. So, We Will Rock You, everyone knows the song, they just don't know how they know that song. We Are the Champions. We are the champions. We are the champions. This is 11 out of 10 album, in my opinion. If Liar and March of the Black Queen and Keep Yourself Alive was on here, This will be about a 20 out of 10 album, 100 out of 10 album. Like, this album is so cool. If you haven't seen this, check this out immediately after this finishes. So after that, we've only got about one more CD left. It's probably the most important CD in all of CDs, in my opinion. It's probably my favorite album of all time. This changed my life. Better it's Abbey Road. So Abbey Road is an album where every song on the album is amazing. It's a perfect album, you know. It's got from the swampy, sexy Come Together from John Lennon, amazing, to the most beautiful song you'll ever hear, Something. Amazing guitar solo, beautiful, elegant, beautiful. Maxwell Silverhammer. Another one from called Oh Darling, screeching, wailing vocals. Octopus's Garden, one of the most fun songs you'll ever hear in your life. So cool, one of Ringo's best. That's my sister's favorite song. If you haven't watched the top 10 Beatles songs video, you should watch it if you like the Beatles. And if you don't like the Beatles, still watch it. It'll be entertaining. If I Want You, She's So Heavy. Yeah, so good. Here Comes the Sun. Here Comes the Sun. Do 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 do. One of the greatest acoustic riffs all time. If you haven't checked out a single song on it, I'll be surprised. Because the elegant, dark nature of Because. Then we've got You Never Give Me Your Money. That was one of my favorites. Amazing song. Nice solo. Sunking, sort of. The Beatles trying to be, what is it called? What was that band? Yeah, Fleetwood Mac, sorry. How could I forget Fleetwood Mac? Me and Mr. Mustard. Yeah, it's like sort of weird, but in a way, really nice tune. Polythene Pam. It's a hard rocking number. Really nice. I love the solo at the end. Really nice solo. Really nice riff. It's really Liverpool. If you're not English, you probably don't understand that, or you don't, but if you don't know the Beatles that much, you probably don't understand why I said Liverpool. She came in through the bathroom window, carried by. She came, amazing song. Golden slumbers when slippity darling, do not cry. Carry that, and then the penultimate song, the end. It's just all four band members just dueling, soloing out. You think the album's gonna end. It's the end. Nope. The end is such an amazing song. Amazing solos from Orm. Amazing drumming, amazing guitar work, amazing bass playing. And in the end, the love you is the love. And then you've got that really short song. I think it's only 25 seconds. Her Majesty's a pretty nice girl, but she got a lot to say. Her Majesty's a pretty nice girl. She comes from day to day. It's like how Sgt. Pepper's ends. And it's just really nice song. 10, 11 out of 10. This is just, in my opinion, probably the greatest album of all time. That's it for the CDs. I've got one cassette. I've only got one cassette, and I don't know. Out of all the cassettes I could get, I have this cassette. I have Steve Vai's Alien Love Secrets. This is an original from 1990. Amazing guitar work on this album. Amazing. There is the innovation in this amazing. Songs like Bad Horsey is my favorite song on this album. Love it. So heavy, so nice, and that horse and that that guitar, and that sort of when it goes, and it's so cool. Absolutely so cool. Juice, so cool. Die to Live, amazing. The Boy from Seattle, yeah, yo, go. That when that girl sings, I think it's Steve Vai's daughter. I'm not sure. Is it? I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. Amazing. Kill the guy with the ball, and then at the end it has Tender Surrender. 9.5 out of 10. Amazing album. Amazing album. And it's really cool to. I have like a cassette player over there in the corner. Yeah, I love putting this on in a while. Yeah, my dad taught me how to put the cassette in. Really cool. Yeah, okay. So next, I'm gonna go on to my my mini collection of comics. I have a lot of comics, but I don't want to go through all of them today. I'm just gonna go through comics I could find right now. Okay, so we have. I'll go through. I only have a few, so I'll go through the ones I like. Yeah, these are the ones I like, of course. So I'll go through the one I like. Okay, so this is not least favorite. This is just going through them. So, Secret Files. Batman. Batman is my favorite superhero. Joker is my favorite villain of all time. Absolutely love this. It's got this really cool sort of stuff, and it's at the end. It's got this really cool fight. It's got this sort of cartoon thing going on, and it's really, really cool comic book. And got this like sort of fight at the end, which is amazing. It's just really nice graphics. Joker is portrayed great in here. He has this, this weird Joker look. Really cool. Yeah, check this out if you haven't seen it. It's just a really cool sort of thing. If you haven't seen, check it out. Yeah. So now I'm gonna go on to the next one, which is another Batman comic. I have a lot of Batmans. See this off because it's not that old, but it's like about 15, over 15 years old. This comic. No, it's not 15. It's not over 15. I would say it's about 10 years old. This comic. It's mine right now. Yeah, it's got this sort of weird story of just getting people killed and all this sort of stuff, and then just to find out who Batman is and all this sort of stuff. And it's just gets weird. It's just cool sort of love the artwork on the film. No, this is how I got it, so I just keep it in here. I keep some of these in here. So this is my favorite. I'm not gonna expect because it's that long. One, yeah. So that we put that I think it fell down. Wait, okay, yep. So I'm just gonna chuck it over there. Then we have Superman Action. This is a really cool adventure. This is it's chapter 3, The House of Kent. Really cool. We've got all this sort of stuff going on. The FBI, and it's a really cool plot. I don't want to spoil it for a lot. You initially meet Supergirl, as girls portrayed as a cousin, and it's just this, there's some nice artwork. And this is it got some really cool ones, like nice texture. So And then you've got, it's just really cool. So you got this villain, it's really cool, weird villain, and you got Shazam. He's not actually in there. He's just there, and you just have your 3 Jokers. This new thing. This is a good series. Just get the first 2 as well. I went to a Forbidden Planet and I got these. And when I went there, I went to Forbidden Planet and I got these 2. I was also looking for an X-Men, but I couldn't find one. So I just got these 2, and they gave in. It was free comic book day, so I got this, a Naruto comic book, and it's basically got this like sort of Naruto adventure, and it's like how this like they fight, and it's really cool, and it's all in just black and white. It's like sort of anime thing going on. Yeah, and it's just really cool, and you get angry a lot, and you tries to kill him and stuff. And then but it's just the half of the story. And then you've got this new thing that came out with this it's just this new thing, and it's just got half of a Naruto and half of the Samurai 8 Tale of Hachimaru. If you like anime, and you can check this out if you want, from you have to read this from right to left so you can understand it, because then you're like, what? Like, because Japanese, I think Chinese people they read it like that. I think Arabic people too. I'm not sure. This thing is just falling apart. No, it's not falling apart. It's good. Yep. And then my favorite is Zero Year, the New 52 Batman. The biggest one in my collection. This is absolutely killer. This is killer. So, his parents die, and then he, comes back, and everybody thinks he's dead, and this gang, and basically the gang, there's just this weird photo. What the hell is this photo? And then they have this sort of thing where it's liquid, and it's sort of it's just this weird carbon dioxide thing, Silka, and it's just. So it's weird. These guys, he just kills them. Really, he just burns and kills them, and everyone must find some, and and he's on this mystery as who the leader is and everything, and of the gang. And then he goes to this sort of warehouse thing. Everyone sees him again. Everyone thinks he's dead, but then a fight happens, and so basically he becomes Batman. So he starts fighting them, and it's this really cool fight. Like the graphics in there is like proper Batman sort of stuff going on here. Some really cool stuff, and the blood, the lives texture. It's really nice. Really nice stuff. If you haven't checked this out, check it out. Amazing. Look at this artwork. Look at this artwork. Really cool. And then he falls into this sort of green thing. And no, he's not Joker, but it's really, really cool. It just disappears in there. And then he just goes back home and, try to find him again. And then this person pops up with the Riddler. And he says, I am here to make you smarter. It's my mission, my calling, my duty. So let's start, shall we now? Riddle me this, Gotham. There are 2 sisters, each give birth to the other. Who are they? And on the riddle the Sphinx, the lesser known second riddle. Here's your hint. One sister says, I am the day, and the other sister says, I am the night. So it's just a scary thing. And Here's your hint. One sister says, I am the date, and the other sister says, I'm doing it. Think about, try, if you find out what that is, please tell me. You know, my favorite comment. So that's kind of it for today. This video has been, I was planning for this video to be 20 minutes long. It's been double that, nearly triple. So yeah, basically that is it. I might today, I think that was it for today. After this, I might do a video of UFO if I have time, or Queen. Probably do a UFO video today, because I did about 3 videos yesterday, 2 videos today. You know, of course, this live stream has been way too long. There are not going to be a lot of people watching this, and yeah, okay. So that is it for today. Not. I think I might do another video. Not sure. Stay safe. Keep on rocking, and yeah, I might do videos daily now, because I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So it's sister's birthday today, so celebrating that. So you sometimes see my sister on the channel, sometimes don't, because she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not gonna be on the channel today. And she's like, I'm like, okay, yeah, cause she only talks about stuff that she actually knows about. Cause then I'll kind of be a poser. So stay safe, stay rocking. Subscribe if you want to. You don't have to. This video took an hour, nearly an hour. So just take a moment to subscribe. Yeah. At the start of this video, my charge was like 50%. Now it's 10. Okay. Bye. See you later. And that's it from The Aquatic Apprentice.